Hi everyone, my name's Pan. Welcome to another edition of Bluebird Corner, the Cardiff City fans podcast. So City play at home at Cardiff City Stadium tomorrow night in League One against Burton Albion. It's a 7:45 kickoff. So we'll have a look at the fixture in detail. So as regards to Burton Albion versus City, well, Cardiff have played them 6 times. They've won 4, lost 2. The last time we played them was 2018. We beat them 2-1. And the biggest win against Burton Albion was in 2010 when City won 3-1. Now, as regards to players who played for both sides, well, you've got John Brayford, you've got Scott Malone, the left back, and more recently, Ben Turner. And as regards to the most famous player, manager, would be probably Nigel Clough, the son of Brian Clough. He actually took over the club when they were in the Southern League as a player manager, and he took them all the way to the Football League, an incredible achievement for a side who were only formed in 1950, and they actually played 2 seasons in the Championship as well. Now, they play at the Pirelli Stadium, just under 7,000 capacity, managed by Gary Bowyer. As regards to performances this season, well, it hasn't gone well so far. They did really start the season on a good note, beating Mansfield at home 2-1. Lost then the next game just to Barnsley 3-2. They've had some good wins in the league, on Cup, sorry. They beat Liverpool under 21s 2-0. Only just lost to Stockport 2-1 away, which Stockport had a red card as well, so that was disappointing. But in their last game, they got absolutely thumped at home against Plymouth Argyle 4-0. So they've only actually scored 5 goals in 8 league games, 14 conceded, an average of just under 2 a game. And confidence is pretty low. So we'll have a look at what both sides we think will play on tomorrow night, formations, and we'll also have a look at a prediction as well at the end. So for the sides, well, Cardiff City, as you'd expect, after their fantastic win at Wigan, confidence is sky high. A few City fans I spoke to after the Bradford game were sort of saying, "Oh, we've been found out, etc." But come on, we've had a fantastic win against Burnley and Wigan, and confidence should be sky high. There's a real competition for places. So we'll start with Trott, obviously, in goals. I think NG has played really well, coming in for Capaccio after his heel injury. And I know Capaccio's back, but I think NG will start with Bagan on the left. As regards to central defence, there was a real competition there. I think Chambers was magnificent against Burnley. Rightly starts, I think, for tomorrow night. Played well against Wigan. And maybe Fish will come back. I think the manager was saying that, Fish has played all the games since Port Vale, and he needed a rest. So I'd imagine he might come back in for this one and give Oshu a rest. Lawler's there as well. He'll be chomping the bit to get back playing in the first team. Again, unlucky with an injury. So you probably go Fish and Chambers with Wintle as the 6. Ashford's been great on the left side, and he'll probably stay there. Then you're looking at the Colwell brothers and Isaac Davis, who's really on form. And probably for this one, Salish will come back in. They might well rotate the strikers and give Robertson a little rest, although he is the form striker with 3 and 3. As regards to Burton Albion, well, they are really low on confidence, but I'd expect them to start with Collins in goal. They tend to play a 3-4-1-2 formation. Godwin, Sibic and Hartridge in the back 3. Lofthouse, Evans, Webster and Revan. Now, Revan was signed from Wrexham, and he is their highest rated player performance-wise this season, and Webster and Lofthouse are not far behind. So their midfield is pretty competitive at this level. McKernan will be in behind the front 2, and then you're probably looking at Shade and Beasley up front. Now, as regards to the match itself, well, City are massive favourites for this one, rightly so. Burton, as we said, they don't score many goals. They concede nearly 2 goals a game. Confidence is really low after their thumping at home to Plymouth, and Cardiff City's confidence is sky high after their last couple of away wins. The results, well, I could be anything, but I do think that we could win this one 3-4-0. I'm going to go 3-0. And I'm going to go over Salic to get 2 and Ruben to get 1. I don't think Burton will score. Be good to hear what you think. Do you think that Fish should start this one? Would you prefer Lawler or Oshu back in and Capaccio right back, or do you think NG deserves his place in the side? And as regards to the midfield, well, obviously Joe Colwell's been really good. Do you keep him there instead of Turnbull? Would you play Willock or would you play Ashford? And what about Robinson over Salic? There's a few options there. So it'd be good to hear your thoughts on what side you'd like to see tomorrow night, and it'd be great to hear what you think the score will be. We're doing the draw for the free away day travel on Wednesday. So tune in for that. We're actually going to do that at the end of the program we do for each season. So we normally put a program out on a Tuesday looking back on the season. We're going to do that on Wednesday this week, and then obviously do a post podcast for the Burton Albion game. But yeah, if you are a new subscriber before the Wednesday, you'll be in that draw for that Wednesday podcast about a previous season. So tune in for that. And yeah, as I said, thanks very much for all your comments. We really appreciate it. And we shall see you tomorrow. Take care.